Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk about Chesebro and Trump and Jordan because we have a whole bunch of events occurring simultaneously right now that really kind of help wrap up the week's coverage. And we'll just kind of run through the events real quick and go from there. Okay, so we will start with the news regarding Chesebro. According to reports at time of filming, Chesebro is in the process of entering a guilty plea. It appears that he came to some agreement with the state. The terms of that agreement, this is early, so this is early reports. Early reports are almost never right, but this is what it appears to be. One felony count, 5 years probation that could be shortened to 3 if he's a good little boy, $5,000 fine or restitution, an agreement to provide evidence in the future, the apology letter, maybe that's a standard thing in Georgia, and there is some conflicting reports. There are conflicting reports when it comes to maybe community service, but even if it is there, it wasn't a lot. And so that's it. There won't be a trial because everybody that was going to be tried at this point in time has decided to enter a guilty plea. Expect this to play out in the future. Similar scenarios. I said that generally speaking, the agreements have to be reached before jury selection. This was cutting it a little close because my understanding is they'd already been given the questionnaires. But in future cases, you will see people go through pretrial motions and try to get their case thrown out, try to position themselves in a better way. And then if it doesn't work, they enter a plea. Frankly, this is absolutely devastating to Trump's defense cases and his co-defendants. And it is probably sending a lot of apprehension through Trump circles. Okay, so that's where that sits at the moment. Meanwhile, in New York, a judge is basically saying, hey, attorneys that are representing Trump, give me a reason not to throw him in jail right now. Y'all remember the social media post that the judge ordered removed? Well, it apparently got removed from social media, but it was still on a website managed, I guess, by the Trump team in some way. I believe Midas Touch were the people who caught that. And so the judge and the attorneys up there are having a little discussion about that. The judge does not seem happy at all. Can't wait till he finds out about the other one, the other post involving the address of the prosecutor. Okay, so that's happening. My guess is we won't get a resolution on that today. It's possible that we do, but we probably won't hear the end of that today. Now, meanwhile, in D.C., Jordan tried yet again to get the vote to become the Speaker of the House. It did not go well. In fact, it went worse. Now, 25 Republicans are voting against him. That does not seem like something that's in the cards. And remember, Trump threw all of his weight behind Jordan. Republicans in the U.S. House of Representatives are not just rejecting Jordan when they do this. They are rejecting Trump. They are rejecting his influence and his leadership. It matters. And then one thing that is completely unrelated to this, there are reports breaking right now that 2 American captives are being released. There are people that want to credit Biden's trip and the aid with this. Maybe that may be true, but I would not jump to that conclusion yet. There have been a lot of people with state. There have been a lot of people with other agencies that have been over there working on this. I don't necessarily think it is the aid. I don't think that's it. It could be, but that seems unlikely. I would hold off until there is more information and the former captives themselves, not just are they out of harm's way, but they have been debriefed and interviewed. You'll find out a whole bunch more from them than you're going to find out from anything else, because when they talk, they'll probably have a pretty clear understanding of what happened, and they will be able to say more than anybody involved with State Department. Okay, so I guess that's it. That looks like all of the news. But yeah, I would expect more Trump co-defendants in the Georgia case to take deals. I would imagine that you're going to have a couple almost right away, and then the rest are going to kind of hold themselves and wait until just before trial. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.